Radical dude, it is once again time for what every cruiser wants. We're going to talk about real cruise comments from real passengers. Now, I know you're asking, Chris, why are you wearing that silly outfit today? Well, I got a comment that I think is going to help it all make sense. Because you know what? People wear different things on cruise ships. You know, there's theme nights on cruise ships. How about 80s night? Rocking back into the 80s, 90s. You got disco night. All kinds of themed cruises going on out there. I mean, you can do Love Boat cruises, Star Trek cruises, Golden Girl cruises. Sometimes they're through the cruise lines. Sometimes they're just independent groups that get together and want to do a cruise. And our first comment is going to be exactly about that. Hey, urgent questions needing to be answered. I have been trying very hard to get my husband to go on a cruise with my 12-year-old son. We booked on the Valor. We found out today there will be a group of 200 people on a steampunk cruise, which he is very angry about. How does Carnival Lines let this happen? It is not appropriate for a family cruise. Are these people free to wander the ship dressed this way? They should be in a private area only. What are our options? Uh-oh, somebody is upset about 200 members of a steampunk cruise. All right, enough of these. How is the cruise lines letting this happen? Are they going to be stuck in a private? Are these paying passengers going to be allowed to just walk around the ship? I mean, shouldn't they be put in a private only area? What are my options? What can I do? I mean, obviously they must want to cancel their cruise. Well, I say the first question is going to be, just in case you're not familiar, what is steampunk? Let me throw a couple pictures up here. These are examples of what steampunk is. It's a combination of Victoria Age and Industrial Revolution type of dress up. And you can see here from these pictures, it's not like they're walking around being offensive. It's not like this clothing is necessarily revealing, but these are some examples of what steampunk is. It is this that is making the passenger so angry. So how does Carnival Cruise Lines let it happen? Simple. They're paying passengers. As long as they're not being rude, offensive, or a problem on board the ship, yeah, they're going to be allowed to do their dress up. They're going to be allowed to have their cosplay. No, they shouldn't be locked in a private area. And honestly, what are your options? Well, I guess you could always move your cruise, cancel your cruise, or maybe just not cruise at all. But what do you guys think? If you got on a cruise ship and you saw these 200 individuals having a good time, enjoying their cruise, would you be offended? Would you be upset? And really, is someone dressing in steampunk any different than what you already see on cruises? People running around in inflatable dinosaur costumes? Now, sometimes we get comments that, look, honestly, they're plain silly. I get that a certain day, a certain event may be extremely popular with you. It may be very important to an individual. It could be important to a whole group of people. But when I read this comment, I wonder, is it really the day that it was so important? Or was it the fact that, I don't know, you couldn't get free drinks? We were on Panorama for St. Patrick's Day. There should have been an open bar. This is what my friend sailing on blank was given. What a letdown for the passengers. I thought it would be a special day. It wasn't. St. Patrick's Day is important to most Americans, especially those of Irish descent. You showed your ignorance in your reply to blank. It should be a big celebration, and it should be an incentive for passengers of Irish descent to cruise with you guys. This was the cruise I got my gold card, by the way. So a person that was upset that there wasn't an open bar on St. Patrick's Day on board the cruise ships. Let me ask you guys, can you name a holiday, any of the holidays, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, 4th of July, any of the holidays that you see on board cruise ships, is there an open bar? Just because it's St. Patrick's Day doesn't mean you're going to get an open bar, which is kind of what I think the real issue with this comment is they really just wanted an open bar. Now, that's not to say that St. Patrick's Day isn't important to those of Irish descent. Not saying that at all. I just kind of feel like maybe this was a chance to say, hey, you should have given me free booze. Now, the last line of the comment, though, is personally my favorite because we've seen this type of thing before. I'm Diamond. I'm platinum. So if you're going to come on and try to tout some clout, I probably shouldn't be, I just got my gold card. Just saying. But what do you guys think? Do you think St. Patrick's Day should be a bigger celebration on cruise ships? Do you think there should be an open bar on cruise ships during these types of holidays? Hey, you guys let me know what you think. Are the cruise lines slacking on St. Patrick's Day? Snacks, and more snacks. We get tons of comments, tons of comments about snacks on board cruise ships. There's not snacks at the bar. There's not snacks in my room. You're just not handing me snacks as I walk down the hallway. Snack. And here we are again with another comment talking about snacks. Now this is just not a regular snack comment, because no, you gotta get the rudeness in. You gotta get the ugly in. You have to start off with an insult. Like me and my partner, you are a fatty, John. You should be an advocate to have the mini fridge in the stateroom stocked with drinks and multiple snacks to be purchased. Having an empty refrigerator makes no sense. Now they need to be fully stocked again. We need snacks and drinks. So you want something changed on a cruise ship? Naturally, the very first thing you should do is start off with, hey, you're fat. This is why you should agree with us, because that's really going to motivate anybody to want to change something for you. Now, the mini fridges in staterooms, they used to be stocked. They had snacks. They had drinks. And according to the cruise lines, a lot of that stuff went in the trash because it was expired. Nobody was buying it. They would take it out of the mini fridge and set it on the counter in order to put their own things in the mini fridge, which is why now the mini fridges are empty, because people use them to put their drinks of choice in, their water bottles, their medicine, their own snacks. And honestly, when you have a cruise ship with thousands and thousands of people on it, that truly makes the most amount of sense, because not everybody likes the same drink. Not everybody wants the same snacks. The number of snack choices alone out there, which ones do you pick to put in that mini fridge that everybody on the cruise ship is actually going to want? How much of that stuff is never going to get purchased, thrown in the trash, and now that cost has got to go somewhere? Guess where it goes? It goes on the price of your cruise ticket. So let's say it all again. If you want a certain kind of snack in your cabin to put in your refrigerator, you buy it before you get on the ship. If you want a certain type of drink that the cruise line doesn't serve, a type of drink the cruise line just doesn't carry on board, you buy it and you bring it on board the ship. If it is one that they carry, a lot of times you can pre-purchase and have them in your cabin waiting for you when you board the ship. So no, the mini fridges do not need to be restocked. People are already using them for their own things. But like always, let's throw it over there to you guys. Mini fridges, fully stocked with items to purchase, empty the way they are. That way you can bring exactly what you like. And that's going to be our righteous video today for what every cruiser wants. Now, are these people right? Are these people wrong? Are they honestly speaking for the thousands and thousands of cruise passengers that sail every single day? Or are these people just living in their own world?